Okay. Sound settings. Everything's at a max, and background sound seems manageable. So it's time to go look for games. Right. We may not find games today, but if we don't, then we're always gonna be able to find other places, other games, on other Go servers, perhaps. So we'll be okay. We'll find games no matter what. And let's go. Looks like we found ourselves a game. This is great. Alright. Start to play. Time to go. Right, recently I've been having some problems with my computer desktop fan, but should be okay. Anyway, spot or not, we are playing this guy. Always a good Saturday when Zichen Mike streams. Exactly. Let's go. Good, good, good. Always a good stream if we can find games. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. 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 Good, good, good. All right, we're getting started right into the heat of the action. We didn't pick our favorite Joseki. It's a connect. Probably okay. Black has played very reasonably as well. To this, I think we're gonna go a little adventurous, right away, starting off with the aggression. I don't know why, but let's do this block. This is quite strong. Let's see what we can manage here. Okay. Hane. Yes. I think we've played a little bit of an overplay, but let's go without some overplays. So we're gonna continue here. Extend one more time. If the press happens, again, we're gonna Hane here. He just connects. Now the Hane is no longer quite like Sente for sure. So let's play a Sente for sure move. Attack on the corner here. Of course, this attack also has defensive qualities and everything. How are you guys doing? Happy start of the holiday season. I know what I want to do this holidays. Play some Go. And all right, happy holidays to you all. This is a bit of a hard move to play against. Ideally, we would want to Hane first, but I think we're gonna end up trying to capture this one stone somehow. This is a key move. I didn't notice how strong this move would be. Well played by the opponent here. We're gonna turn out. Yeah. Hard to counter this. Hard to do anything against this. Don't feel good about this. I mean, when we played here, it was kind of nice. Now that we have this position, it doesn't feel so nice anymore. Have to get the liberty count up with the outside. Luckily for us, he can't cut right away, so that's going to be a good one. He extends. Yeah, this is quite good. Quite good for him. Gonna make a peep. Now, luckily for us, as of this moment, he can't play here and then cut. We can Atari, and probably survive, basically survive. Now, if you're starting to use words like basically survive and like, you know, kind of survive, these kinds of words, that's not going to be, you know, that's not going to be ideal, obviously. We would like to connect the stones back, but I don't think we can. There's multiple problems with our position here. In response, gonna go for more attacking moves. We've kind of lost 2 stones, but this cutting point is sort of holding for the moment. So this jump is going to be important. This jump is going to be important. This one, hard to say. Cut, Atari, make us blob up. That is not going to be good for white. Hopefully we can get one more move in Sente and hold on. But right now it's so tempting for black to play this tiger mouse move. I think this is just not good for white. Okay, he answered once. At least we can cut. So at least we have something good going for the moment. And we're gonna block, of course. Protected the cutting points. Now it's time to use the cutting point to do this this attacking move. I wonder, is he planning to just connect? I think he's planning to just connect. He is, and strongest move is here. Atari, and then here is also strong. I think we are going to do that. The only question is, do we play this Hane move first? I'm not sure. Hane plays this. Atari, capture 1 stone on the bottom, lose a 1 stone on the outside. Hard to say. Hard to say. Anyways, it's already done. We played this Hane. The Atari's on the bottom. That's an interesting one. Is he planning to cut across? I don't think that's going to be a problem, so we're going to connect. We can still Atari and cut him on the outside. That's not going to be a problem. Just going to connect here. Hello, good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Happy start of the holidays season. Welcome, everybody. We can still cut. We can still Atari here. We can still play this Atari, but I do see the problem with the white group here. Cut, connect. Do this stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, white also has a lot of problems. So white's also not alive. I don't know. This move is also Sente for black, but at least we got black, you know, all cut up. And the previous move we could have cut Atari'd. We can still play this cut Atari, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see what black plays. Black plays here with a connect in Sente. Is it Sente? Yeah, I guess it is Sente. We could wedge right now, but yeah, wedging seems like a good idea. Let's you know, attack first and think about the consequences of the attack later. We'll first make black into a blob, make this double hane as well, and then start playing into the corners. Atari here. This Atari is going to destroy our eye space. Don't like that very much. Yeah, I wonder if this is a good move. Yeah, let's play here. I don't think we care about this cut at the moment. Because this move is fixing this cut. Once we fix this cut, this hane connect is sente. This cut is fixed by this ladder, and that should be okay. So we're gonna hane and make this alive. Now, do we want to play the tiger mouse move? I don't think it matters very much. So, although the tiger mouse is very we very much want to play this tiger mouse move. We could get sente here. Let's play the tiger mouse move. Okay. Then we can consider saving this or starting the code right away. Feels like we want to start the code right away. Do we have the code threads? Hard to say. This Atari, is it a code thread? This Atari is, so we'll have at least one. That should be fine. Let's get started on the code. This bottom outside, we're missing this cut, so we may have a lot of problems later on. But this one, black has to answer, and then we'll play this. Next, we're gonna connect this home. Is he just gonna sacrifice these, or is he gonna, hard to say, capture this? Yeah, since we're not gonna die, I think we're gonna just do this. When he plays on the outside, we're gonna save these. He's gonna live here, or does he need another move to live? Yeah, hopefully he lives here. And then we'll go on to the rest of the game. Gonna save these. It feels like we're not doing well in the game, though. Feels like this is not going well. Anyways, he takes Gote. He survives here. We'll play this move. This is likely still to be sente again, which is good. We'll also want to play this one. And save these. Atari is very strong. It's hard to pick the most important spots on the board right now. This side, he's getting a lot. He's getting a lot. Let's connect this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This move, this connect, this extend. These are all very, very big moves. I think we're gonna be forced to play around here. Yeah, unfortunately. And so as a result of all this beginning, the first fight of the game, we've lost the outside. I think we're not doing too well this game. Black has more than 20 points. White's got like 7, 8 points. Like 12, 13 points. Black's already capturing white stones and everything. Yeah, so this doesn't feel good. At least we should have this move in sente for later. So we have some resources. We might play here. Yeah, this move. Probably. This move is probably sente for later. So we'll At least we'll get Sente after this. If he Atari's here, plays here. These are all good moves. Yeah. Not doing too well right in the beginning of this one. But we're, we don't do that well anyways, so it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Can we jump? Hard to say if we can jump or not. I think we will jump. Whether we can or not, we are going to jump here. Peep this move, capture, push. Peep this move, push, connect. I think we're gonna jump is our next move. If he plays on the lower right. If he plays here, he's gonna have 20, 30, 35 points. 35 is a lot. It's a lot of points. Anyways, we're just happy enough just getting this. We're happy just getting a game in the afternoon, so it's better to be thankful about what we have. Be thankful for what we have. So, midnight, the blue is streaming. Go Dave is streaming, but I don't know what he's streaming on. Sumego Dragon Play Online has released. Okay. Cool. What's Midnight the Blues Fox account? I really wonder. Yeah, I hope you guys can't hear the background fan noises that my computer's making nowadays. Hopefully that's gonna be okay. Alright. Midnight the Blue. What is he streaming? 10, 15, 25, 30. What? My opponent hasn't moved in a long time. What is he up to? I hope when I click open my opponent's game records, I don't find anything. Oh no! Oh no. This guy beat Turtlehead. Oh no. This guy beat, okay. Okay. This guy beat some, botters. Uh-oh. This guy does lose games, so I don't know. Let's hope for the best here. Miracle 25. I wonder who Miracle 25 is. Miracle 25. I hope it's not the okay, Miracle 25 is not the professional. Anyways, oh boy, this opponent has beaten some botters before, which is not good. Although there's one botter who always loses to this guy. Uh-oh. That's why we feel like we have such a hard time against this guy at this time. I don't know what's going on, guys. Anyways, feels like this guy is it could be one of those games. This is too bad. First game of the day. This is very likely a botter who fizzed out. He like spazzed out. He's gonna let his time go tick down to 0. Maybe. We'll see. Anyways. That's too bad. Okay, we're also going to open up a game. We're also gonna open up a game on what do you call it, KGS, and let's just open it up and let's see if there are any challengers on KGS. No, this guy played. Okay, now that we found out this guy like beat some botters by checking out his game record, playing out this game no longer sounds that enticing to me anymore. No longer sounds that fun anymore. No longer sounds that fun. And especially since this is a 30-second Byo-Yomi game, which is quite long. No longer sounds that appetizing. Okay. Play these moves. Squeeze. Let's do it. No longer sounds that fun. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20. We'll check at the end, but don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up, guys. And the guy sort of woke up from his long think, and so let's check his record again. Tanukis? Oh boy, that's a good Tanuki. He beat TMXY, although that was on time. He may not have been winning the game, although he was actually winning the game. He lost to a lot of botters. He beat this guy, Turtlehead, but Turtlehead doesn't bot all the time. Turtlehead like bots when he starts losing, so who knows? 10, 20, 30, 40. This, at least, you know, this could be a good learning experience. So that's what we're gonna take this. That's how we're gonna take this. Learning experience. Let's play these Sente moves. But for sure we're not gonna spend much time anymore. This guy lets his time tick. Alright. 10, 20, 30, 40. You know, at the end of the day, black only has like 45 points overall, so the position can't be that bad yet. 45, if he has 45 points, we can only be losing by 45, right? Actually, no. We could actually be losing by more than 45 if our opponent black has 45 points because of thickness and everything. In this game, black does have thickness. We do have like 20 points, which means we need more, which it does seem like, you know, we're not winning at this moment, so it does feel like we can't make too much territory on the rest of the board. I'm gonna play this out later. Play this one. No, let's just extend. This feels like another peep is in order. Who knows? Okay, he connected. Alright, let's just push him this way and hopefully make him connect into the middle there. Then we'll play here, we'll make all this territory, and then we're gonna win, right guys? Unfortunately, this guy is very, very steady. Very, very steady. Steady as she goes, sir. It's a double honey, he just extends. Very nice. Gonna play another peep. This is not likely to work. I don't think we're actually gonna get him to connect, but we just couldn't think of anything better for making the making the territory and all that stuff than this. So yeah, so that's what we played. There's also this move. I think that works. So if that works, we are. That's why he played these moves. Next move we're gonna make is here, but he has the next move. Oh, he's got the next move. We're gonna. What are the chances of black responding? In the middle here. he played here. We can cut, but even the cut is not. Yeah, even the cut doesn't seem so good. Anyways, this is gonna be a miserable game. Yeah, since we think the opponent is likely botting, yeah, it's like, yeah, let me tap my window and go to this other window, play your move, let the AI run a little bit, click the move, and come back and click on the real board. Yeah, it just feels like this is what this guy has been doing. Very, very sad. Anyways, we're making as much territory as we can over here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. He only has 50 points, which is not an insurmountable amount of points. This is very big. This is very big. This is very big. Right here. After all, if we can make 30 points on the top left, we have a very good chance. Here he comes, trying to destroy it all. We have no choice, we have to try to capture everything. Unfortunately, this is where the AI, those strong players are all strong, and if there's something to do here, they're gonna find it, and let's see if they are gonna find it. He doesn't find anything yet. Doesn't find anything yet, and this move is really helping. Okay, so far so good. Maybe this guy doesn't have AI turned on. Maybe we're gonna be okay. We're gonna make another peep move and think about connecting here and surrounding and capturing the whole middle. Well, maybe this guy loses to the other botters and he doesn't beat other botters, huh? Let's play here for increased effect to the middle of the board. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So maybe this guy just maybe this guy doesn't, right? Maybe this guy doesn't beat botters because he's not botting. Starting to kind of delude ourselves a little bit here. Anyways. Yeah, this is a good move. Let's go with a peep. Let's go with the peep, and then we're gonna go for the elephant's eye cut. Maybe try to save the stones in the middle. Hard to say. Yeah, really hard to say. It's probably there's also the real possibility that it's the 99.9% syndrome all the way, which is like everything is winning for the opponent, and therefore he's just gonna pick, any random one, which is probably not the most severe move locally. Yeah, here he comes and captures a few more stones. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 points for black now. 10, 20, 30, 40. If we can capture this one stone, we'll have 40 just on the top alone, which might be enough for us to carry the game. But, well, I guess add another 10, that's only 50 points. So even that is still not gonna be a good game for white. So it's probably the 99.9% syndrome, unfortunately. Unfortunately, guys. 99.5, 99.9% syndrome. Probably. Yeah, but there's always a chance. We'll see. "99.9% syndrome." After all, he's down to the last Vyoyomi. Maybe he is not. Maybe he is not botting. Like these are not great moves by him. Maybe he connects. Now this is going to be Gote for him. No, he answers. What a player. This looks to be the biggest right now. The Ataris will just extend. This looks to be the biggest now. Not sure if we should have Haned there. Anyways, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 60 points. If this is all dead, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 55 to 60 is still doable, right? 55 to 60 is still very, very doable. Again, let's not get our hopes up, but let's not get our hopes up. Let's not get our hopes. He's gonna push in here. Wow. 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 Okay. Okay, my super strong opponent. You win this one, probably. Probably. The worst part is this guy's taking his time. That's always the worst part. Who knows? At any time he might run out of time. At any moment he may run out of time. Who knows? Let's see if he answers this co-threat. Who knows? Atari. At least we survived here, but this is unfortunately just gonna lengthen the pain. co-promise. Yeah. He takes time to input your moves in his phone, though. Is official clock a deterrent for AI use in Blitz, as it punishes you for being slow to play? No. Official time, in fact, helps because official time is known to be faster than it appears. So, slower or more time. Official time is known for giving players more time than it appears. So, official time is actually not a deterrent for AI botting. It actually helps because it's a lot of time, and you can always input many moves at a time and stuff. So yeah, it's time to. What's the difference between co-threat and threat of co? A huge difference. Co-threat versus threat of co is a big difference. A co-threat is a Sente move you can play, and then you'll take back the code. This is a code that's already started, so it's a threat. A threat of code is the ability to start a code for the future, and that's very complicated first, because for one thing, the threat of code may not be Sente, because if you're not afraid of the code, you don't have to answer the threat of code. And and there's other amongst other differences. Amongst other differences. Confusing. Yeah. All right. Hey, Midnights of Blue. You guys finished streaming? I saw you guys were playing Fox earlier. We're probably losing this game. Let's do an estimate score. My estimate for score estimator is minus 10 points, black plus 10 points. And my estimate for the game is, unfortunately, about the same. Let's see. Black by 30. Oh, right. This is considered, this is going to die. So 10, 15, 20, 22. So 22 more for white is black by 8. And on this board, this is a little bit of an overcount for black, a little overcount for white, about right the rest of the way, a little overcount for white. So it's 10 points for black at the end of this. Let's not waste any more time, and let's just figure out some of the good stuff that this guy has done with this game. I can't believe how much time he took when he with this guy. Anyways, it was probably the 99.9% syndrome doing its business. Here's the AI in Fox. Let's do our customary learning. This move, let's see if this is a move. Another move is here, but okay, that's a move. White goes for the squeeze, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. 4 is trying to get ready for black, answering and then playing here. It's a little better than pressing right away. And if it gets black to answer one more time, then the Hane is a little bit stronger. In the game we went for this, and let's see if black played the right moves. He totally did. Wow. Look how similar this is to the actual game. So this means we did a pretty good job too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But at this point, he didn't press. He connected. Oh, look, this is very common too. So the AI, the Fox AI, which is a little, it's like weak, low playout AI. It's very strong, but it's low playout. It'll think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when you actually get to the spot in the diagram, it was this. Now it like thinks for longer, thinks for more, and it says, okay, connect is a better idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Weiqi supposed to honey connect will get this in Sente. 5 is a nice defend of this cutting point. This is a very nice netting squeeze, quite nice, huh? So of course right now if black just defends like this, it's probably not that good, and then it'll ask for black to play here and then play this kind of a variation. But given that black is able to play all the way out to this move 5, which really helps for 7 later, yeah, I see the power of this too. Very nice. So white, for me, we played this one. He played this. I'm sure that's the AI move, and then the hane. At this point, we had a lot of trouble finding the good moves. We didn't play the hane. We played a very similar move to the hane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting. We're down to 35. Played this one, which is for sure to be bad. I'm sure all these black moves were perfect. Only thing is, are we supposed to hane? Yeah, we're supposed to hane. Okay. Played this one, and he played this immediately, even though it's not a direct Sente move, which is very, very interesting. We were not suspicious. We were like, this is a pretty bad position, but we were not suspicious even at this point. Perhaps it's because we still have 26%, which is only like 5 points. In the beginning, it's like 3 to 5 points behind, which is not so bad. So this means we played a pretty good game so far. But this opponent, it's just, this is a move, but he played this one. Yeah. Okay, now it's 99%. Great. Man, and he used all of his 10 minutes. He frequently used like Vyoyomis. Man, that guy, hate that guy. He used so much time. It's not so much that, so the botting is one thing. He used so much time. He didn't even let me use the time. It's crazy. This is this guy's first time at 9 dan. He lost a lot at 7 dan. He won some games at 8 dan. I don't know. Because this is a afternoon game. I know. Okay, here's the game. This is this guy's first game at 9 dan. Actually, there's something we can check. We can check if his game records are, if his last few games are suspicious. If he played super AI-esque, that would be a problem. Hard to say. Anyways, since it's so hard finding an opponent, we're gonna play this guy. Man, that last one. Alright, apart from taking time for very obvious responses and other features the AI users have, in fact, taking a lot of time is not a defining feature of AI usage. Sometimes the botters, they also play very, very quickly because, if you think about it, for most moves you don't have to bot to know, so you can absolutely play very quickly and still play at a very high level. So most botters take less time than actual humans when they play, so it's just it's very hard to tell. How I tell is I look into their game records. If they beat some other, like batters that I know, then it's pretty good. Then it's pretty telling. So that's one. Two, if recently they are like 50-50 at a much lower rank, like 6 dan, 5 dan, and they're showing up at 9 dan, then they're botting. They got an epiphany about the game. Suddenly they're like so strong now. So that's another tell. This move, I'm not sure. Okay. And sometimes you just can't tell. Very often you just can't tell. This move doesn't strike me as a botting move, and therefore I'm not cautiously optimistic about this game. Although we've already used one Byoyomi time. I have no idea when we used it. But anyways, all right. Yeah, so cautiously optimistic about this one. Perhaps this is a real player, which is great. Yeah, I think this is good for white locally, so very nice. Very happy to be able to play like this for now. Confusing. You did when you checked the game record before play in R12. That was when we used that one time. That's okay. That's reasonable. All right, we transitioned into the corner. I don't think we can save those stones, unfortunately. This move is Sente, so why don't we go headbutt inside? Because we lost some stones, this could be a good way to, to threaten to save stones, which could always be a good thing. Okay, he hanes and counterattacks. This is going to be hard to say. If he double hanes, we have a plan. If he double hanes here, I'm not sure if we have a plan for this. Capture this one stone. Okay. I'm not sure if we have a plan for this. Yeah, this feels like a game for black here. I don't know. We're threatening to connect this out, but maybe he's gonna ignore this. He hasn't Atari'd, which is good. Right here. Yeah, that's a good response. Oh, these are good responses. Yeah, we're gonna Hane here. Double Hane. At the end of the day, even though we don't get Sente here, the moves on the top are worth more than moves in the center of the board at the moment, at least from what this. Oh my God, the time is so short. Yeah, from what it seems, we also have this extend down and connect. That's a potential problem for him. We're gonna get a lot of liberties. Yeah, Atari's good move. Gonna get some liberties. It's very tempting to go for this, although we went for the weakest connect out. The weakest connect out means we're affecting black's liberties the least, so he responds inside. Not much of a threat on the outside, which is all very, very reasonably played by black here. Very reasonable. Let's see, he captures 2 stones. Yeah, very. I think we're going down this rabbit hole a little deep, and take this one, which is okay. Yeah, we're gonna start strengthening ourselves now. This is too much problems here. We can play this in Sente, but we can Atari capture 3 stones. But that doesn't do too much for white, so yeah, we'll play this one. some problems. We have some problems. He goes for the attack, which is reasonable. 10, 20, 30 points for black. I think we're gonna play this soon. At the end of this, we can play. No, I think we're gonna play that soon. Just gonna capture a stone. Panuki. Panuki is nice. Just gonna Atari from the outside. Very nicely done by him. This is place here. Great. Well, at least this one group is pretty well taken care of. So we can also play this one. He's trying to fix this. Very interesting. Very interesting. He's letting this die? Oh, I see, I see. I see. This is very problematic. I think we should have blocked for the liberties. We could have a very big letdown in this one. Because according to our calculations, can't quite play this at the moment. He plays whatever we think that he can't play, which is always a bad sign. This is a code to cut, which is why he's so adamant about this. Okay. We may have to fight this as a ko. Yeah, let's just play without the without it. Yeah. We played the weak version. Just play the outside. Wow, yeah. Why didn't we think he was gonna play this one? I don't know. Anyways, so now we have to cut this way. Capture this, play here. I don't think that's gonna do anything for us. At least we get one more move in Sente. This is all dead. This is all dead. I can't believe we didn't connect this. One connect would have been a lot better. Yeah, we should have just answered this with a block or something. Wow. With such a good game, this guy didn't extend with his 2 stones here. Very troubling, guys. A very troubling game. Right, we went for the attack on the bottom first. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 points. Yeah, we played this press, which is now totally useless now. Another bad part about everything. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50 points. What? He's gonna... if he plays this one, this is gonna be very sad. Okay, he played the strongest moves possible. We don't have much of a choice. We have to let him turn his way back. And then we're gonna have to save these two. 10. There's no time to do any calculations. It's very tough. Yeah, these are all synths. Hopefully the threat of Ko here is gonna limit his options. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's gonna have like 70 points, which is a lot. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We're not gonna have nearly as much. I was thinking about this one, but maybe we have to block on the outside. I didn't think he was gonna cut there. How could I think he was gonna cut there? Alright. We'll play these two and capture the corner and hope the rest of this holds. And holds. Atari. And then jump out this way, peep and cut, push, and this, jump out this way. Yeah, Tari's first. He wants to push and cut. Let's first connect this. Attack the outside. Always connect this later. That was a very interesting move. It's gonna extend, huh? I think he's gonna use the fact that he has some Ko-Aji here to help him. Very interesting. Okay, we captured these, we didn't capture these. I don't know if it's enough. To play this one to keep everything safe, connected. This move is strong. Oh my god. Oh boy. This move may have been doing okay before that. There is no time. I know that I could have killed something, but I. Alright, alright. We're not like totally lost. Well, we're pretty lost, but yeah, I don't know why we went for this. I know I could have killed something, but and didn't, and allowed a co something something. Okay. Yeah, this last move here, and I'm sure if we played it a little bit slower, maybe we could have had a shot. Would have been a long shot, but a shot would have been a long shot. Seems to be all Sentes. That last mistake, that one really hurt. Mm. Let's see if he blocks. I don't think he will, but I don't think he will. It doesn't answer. Not answering is very nice. Yeah, this was too big. We couldn't not play this one. Very unfortunate. May not lose by a lot, but 80 points for black. 80 points for black. And 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. We have 80 points too. Are we gonna do this despite this terrible mistake? Despite that terrible one? Probably not. Probably not. I shudder to click the score estimator now. Man, this move earlier. It's really bad. I think this is some kind of a code too. That's gonna be bad. Oh, that move. Terrible move. Terrible move. This guy probably has score estimator turned on. He knows what the score is. Let's see how bad this one is. 20, 30, 40, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90. More than 90. 10, 20, 30, 35, 45, 55, 60, 75, 80. Right. Not bad for this guy's first game at Wellington, but let's do our usual reviews, and then we have a redeemed review. Okay, not this one. This one. The beginning seemed very tame, and this was a very interesting move. I expected the bottom move, but he played this one. AI move is a jump. Very reasonable here. This is what I know to be the AI move, but it's not good. 46 and I thought this was not the best move, but at this point it is. Interesting. It felt like this was good for white, and it was. And black is supposed to just block. Oh, okay. I gotta rethink this shape. White connect is 78%. We played here, which is probably the same. At this point, this should be a very good game by white. We made a lot of, bad moves, but okay. So this shouldn't matter that much. Still, we're a little bit ahead, and at this point we should be. No. This last bit was a little bit. Yeah. This move didn't quite threaten him. I'm sure if I played this move, it would have done the job. Okay. Yeah, this was all very painful. 27%. Interesting. Yeah, 96, we could have just connected. I don't know what we were doing. As the game went, this part was done absolutely correct by black. Lost the entire group here, 0.2. Let's see if we fought our way back or not quite. %, so that's not bad. Played the move, he played here. I think we should have connected. Didn't connect, and we connected here. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Well, we captured the middle. We still had 1%. Okay. 2%. Yeah, this was a very big threat. Okay. We can probably take this guy next time if he still wants to play later. Well, a very bad set of games today, but the first game was an obvious AI. This one may have been legitimate, so it's probably legitimate. We'll play this later. Here's the redeemed game review, which is here. I know I should have killed something, but I didn't. Okay, let's see this one. This guy is called Positive. I've seen that name somewhere. Okay. Alright. Peep, play here. Yeah, this is a Joseki. That's fine. I didn't know Black Tanuki is a Joseki move. But now that I see this, yeah, what is Black gonna do other than Tanuki? So that makes sense. Okay, so here's a go again. Okay, reasonable. 2 space. Yeah, okay. Wow, this is a remarkably very high level of gameplay here. Um, we're white, so when the opponent plays this one, okay. What black did play a two space, so this may be what the follow-up is. Okay. Yeah. So far, so good. Um, okay. Yeah, extend. If we don't play the Hane connect, then extend. Connect. Yeah, connect is okay too. Yeah, okay. My first instinct here is to make sure to get the exchanges that make black a little bit heavier. But if you play these, we lose the backdoor properties of having that backdoor, which is, wow, this is a mistake. So this is the backdoor that we're talking about, and white is using the second line jump to achieve this defensive purpose. So I see the value of not exchanging these moves and just connecting. I would go for the backdoor soon. After a few moves here, make another jump because right now the backdoor is, you want to make the backdoor more valuable. So interesting. Okay. We went straight for the back door. So like the most efficient use of the back door is like this: when you make all these Ataris and then you play here, and if you can totally survive, it's okay. So. Um, So, but then again, this may not totally survive for white, so it's like a bit of a dilemma. But yeah, that's my first inclination to make the backdoor as valuable as possible. I think there's nothing really to worry about for white here. At the very worst, you can Hane here and then extend and reach your life into the corner. If you're worried about this, then yeah, this would be like the greatest use. You're like, let me try to get everything before I use my backdoor and go home. I have a hard time against positive. I think positive is a very highly ranked player, so don't worry there. Okay. Anyways, let's see. So backdoor right away. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. Yeah, certainly black's invasion is not a success, so that's fine. Here I would, in my diagrams we had this jump. If you go back to this jump, then of course, if we go back to this jump, then of course we're gonna play this jump earlier. I would play this Atari and then play the bottom attach more because I'm a little more worried about this than the top because we always have this Atari there, so top doesn't seem so bad. Okay. Okay. This could be Gote, that's a problem. It was Gote. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Yeah. Somehow, like on the top here, we lost a move as white, and that's gonna hurt. Oh, I see. This move is meant as a attacking move, but as a move itself, it's probably more important to play on the bottom, but that's okay. We'll see. Getting this cut has to be a good moment for white. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Extend. Yeah. Okay. Good. Block. Yeah. Block is big. Jump. Okay. The game seems to be going pretty well, and this is a game is going pretty well. Yeah, another Sente move. Yeah. Good. Going for the Ko. Very good. Huh? What does this do? I see. Does white play this move now, or does white play the territory move? Probably the territory move. Yeah, play this move. Okay. I see. Okay, I'm sure white has a lead at this point. Oh yeah, yes. White has the. Oh my God, white has an 11-point lead. One-legged chicken time. One-legged chicken time. Oh, it's one-legged chicken. Oh, it worked. Okay. Didn't play the full one-legged chicken, but we got Sente. That can't be too bad. Okay. Wedge. Okay. This move. Interesting. Now I think the gist of this game is the one-legged chicken for the game is white has Sente, but if you were able to play the one-legged chicken, I think that would be a bit stronger. I don't see any counterplays to this, so well, certainly white is going for the kills, so yeah, okay. There's also that Ko. Okay, alright. So at the end, what happened? A lot of losses in the middle, and then sort of went for the Ko as a last resort, but it does seem like black has more Ko threats. Yeah. Well, maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it was I shouldn't have went for the kill instead of I should have killed something, Maybe. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, this is all leftovers from the beginning. So maybe it was what was this loss? Black threw in to lose a point. Okay. Probably 2 points because of the Atari Sente. So okay, but this is not enough to win white the game, huh? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, in no world is okay. I see. Okay. All right. That's the end game. Couldn't win this Ko. Okay. Yeah, very interesting how the Ko was like uncharacteristically bad for white, or like it just couldn't gain anything from the Ko. Yes. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so it was like maybe one-legged chicken. Secondly, this stuff, the cut Atari. I guess black has a lot more weaknesses elsewhere in the form of these outside stuff. Maybe like here. I don't know, doesn't seem like a bad game. Oh no, this is not Sente, so wait a minute. So black was totally alive, so okay. This move turned out to be a dame move, as well as that cut. The cut was Sente, but this cut, 05, was a waste of a move. And one-legged chicken. Alright. Good game. Feels like that was a pretty well-played game. Okay. This was the first game we played. Thanks. Okay, good. Alright. We're back on Fox. Back on Fox. This is a guy we just played. And he is gonna lose this game. So we're good. Is this guy an AI? This White does seem to be an AI. I think we'll be happy to play that guy again. But his opponent may be a botter. Okay. Alright. We have time to play more. No, we don't want to play that guy. Probably a botter. Okay. Alright, we're back. Look, Ranma 12 is playing. Okay. Alright, we have lost a bunch, so we may have to be careful and really hunker down and win a couple of games. Okay, we went into a game review, guys. We see positive on KGS, which is a 5-dan on KGS, which is quite strong. So no worries there. I do think that last game that we reviewed was a very good example of sort of letting the opponent sort of commit to invasions, attacks, things like that, and then responding pretty well in order to get a good position. And if we could have gotten that one-legged chicken, it would have been game over or lights out. Without the one-legged chicken, still fine, but ended up going for the attacks, which lost us a move in the attacking process. Should have killed something, which means probably that was a problem. Maybe the kill would have been better secured by getting too much territory and then the opponent invading more, creating more problems for himself, and then sort of like reluctantly agreed to kill the opponent. And maybe that would have been the way we could have killed something. It's like, reluctantly I agree, I will kill you now. I think that 10-second game, the 10 seconds game was could have been won probably, and we were even at like 90 95% plus at some point, which is like above a 5-point lead, which would have been which is a very, very winnable game. I don't know why. I don't know how we messed up multiple moves late in the game. Lost that huge group. At the end, just didn't see some of our own mistakes, our own problems, and just died. Just died. Thank you all for bearing with me on Twitch, guys. The Nongxing Cup has happened recently, and yesterday we had a game. It was this game. This is it was here. This game. This guy is, who is this guy? Not Weiqi, but another guy. Who is this guy? Chat knows. Anyways, they played a game here. Okay. Ooh, a classic opening. Classic opening vibes, which is still very, 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 what do you call it? Very AI. It survives in the modern AI environment, which is good. This beginning was interesting. Interesting. So white blocked here. That was not a good move. The move was to block here. But black was not going to extend. Black was going to turn right away and then extend into the center. Very hard to judge in the middle of the game. So white played this, black connects, defends, and then lives. Yeah, this corner feels like it's a little too big. Much bigger than usual. Oh, black goes for the attach and cut. And this attach, wow. Oh, we gotta check this out. I've always been very curious about what the follow-ups here are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wow! This attach is a good move. So white, so black cuts here first and then attaches here. That's the AI move. That's the AI move. Crazy. I guess the follow-up extension threat is very strong. So white just fixes the territory here, allows black to hane. Hane is a, it's like an, it looks like he's fighting here, but he's actually giving up a stone and just moving on. AI is outside Atari, gives white the whole corner. He's gonna Atari on the third line and get an extra connecting Sente. White's gonna turn on the second line. No, white did not. Interesting. The AI wants white to Tanuki this. I guess the turn and the block is not a good exchange for white. So in no case is white ever turning here. Interesting. It's inside, outside. Creates a cutting point. I don't know. Okay. White goes back here. Black is gonna press over here. Very reasonable, but that's not the AI move. The AI move is here because there's another Atari coming up, or the extent is strong. Interesting. So this move, white invades. This is a very common invasion. This is good too. I'm just yeah, I've always wondered how to respond to this invasion. Black played here. If that's the AI move, that's the AI move. This means that several things about this. One, black knows exactly what the AI move is. It means at least for black, he knows exactly what this shape entails. and or he has some notion about what this shape generally entails or implies, or good moves in this one. The stuff that we always knew, the pressing move, is not played in here at this moment. For a variety of reasons. But anyways, black plays this one. That was the AI move. He played it, and I don't know that this is good. In fact, I still I can't explain this to you guys too. I just don't know why this is a better move and stuff. So it shows a lot of problems that I have in my game, and I need to if I had more time, or if I was younger, if I'm devoting more time to the game, this is something that I could study very, very well. Okay, the block was a bit of a mistake. The move was to connect. It will allow white to comfortably move that back. Okay, now the strongest move, 1, 2, 3. So it's just a order of moves issue, not a big one for white. White is able to go into the corner and then cut. Wow. The cut is very strong. My first instinct is for white to Hane connect and survive into the corner. I think black is able to connect, and this exchange is not that good. But if white cuts, this is now again very, very strong for black now, for white now. So the cut had to be played. Cut is very, very vicious. I don't know what to do. Black played, yeah, this Hane is probably liable to be played. The AI wants black to just block. White extends, black plays one more move here. Black plays here. This is black wanting more than his fair share. He still plays this one. Now we can sort of see a little bit of an advantage to black not playing the attachment move. He still has to play this. This attach is no longer that necessary. In fact, he still goes back into the corner. Interesting. So this one exchange, it was black at 61%, probably ahead 2 points. And this exchange is now white 58, so lost 3 to 4 points here for black. Makes sense, an exchange that was a little bit bad. Okay, interesting. They do end up playing these two moves, very interesting. And black plays it tight, interesting. Connect, Atari. So this way black captures the stone, but white also is able to cut black. Okay, interesting. This was a little bit not so tight of a move. And then white goes down and evades. This is consistent with the not so tight move earlier. If you play tight, you get a lot of exchanges, and then you can't evade anymore. Interesting. So white plays here, and black plays the turn. The turn and the defense is equivalent. There's a lot of equivalence here. Losing a stone here was bad for white. Makes sense. Is this move Sente? I think it's Sente. Black is gonna defend in the corner. But and then white connects. This stone is still at a very good peeping spot. And black capturing one stone is very thick. So interesting. Okay. Oh, black just goes for this fight. Wow, this is very, very strong. I think nowadays in the modern Go environment, there's a little bit of a shift in the Japanese Go players, especially the top professionals. There's a little bit of a shift to playing as strong as you can and then fighting, and it's all about fighting moves. Ichiriki is a great example. He's he's just like full speed ahead all the time. And this guy too, I think this is I forgot this guy's name. He's like give me goratings.org. I can tell you who this guy is. This guy is Shibano. Yes, Shibano. Yeah, he's like number 2 in Japan right now. He's super good and everything. Shibano. Anyway, so he's also like right at this moment, black is at 94% with development moves, this attachment and then just stuff in the middle. But no, he goes for the less certain but like super strong cut, push and cut. This is not making any territory for black. So, and then we already talked about how this group on the right is not 100% alive. So this pressure, white can use the pressure against the right-hand side to survive. And if white is able to get black to Atari here, for example, it'll be like a total, like this cut lost black liberties. Like this Atari is now like, you almost can't, this is losing black liberties and it's losing points while attacking. But this is like ultra strong, right? It's like the most aggressive moves possible. And so as white here, white goes for this. No, white goes back here. Yeah, this is reasonable. And at the end of this fight, black is surrounding white here, which is very, very strong. And but white is able to get some counter attacks too on the outside. And also, before the fighting, white pockets this capture in Sente. This capture is very big and it surrounds a lot of bottom territory. So it's very, very risky for black, but he goes for it and everything. Very so this is a noticeable like shift in styles from the Japanese players of 20 years ago, with the old generation where it's a lot more reserved and sometimes people thought of them as soft, and you never want opponents to think of you as soft. Anyways, in this one, white connects, and here black played capture of 2 stones. White is able to turn the attack against white into 89% for white. I think the AI move is here, make a code to capture this black group. This bamboo joint protects against this cutting point, and so that's a problem for black. Okay. Yeah. So white is supposed to go for the this co-thread. Wow, this co-thread lost so much. The co-thread is supposed to be this cut. I want Mike to think of me as soft, lure him into my trap cards, easy. But that's the same. If the opponent thinks of you as soft, yeah, that's true. That's very true. That's very true. This is like, if you really want to like go kill your opponent, you sort of feign weakness, and then you go for this stuff. So the co-threads is this cut, and black is supposed to plays this attach after white plays here. So the thing is, black is not going to have any co-threads after this capture, because if black plays threatens and he cuts here, white has this this move in Sente. So there's no more co-threads for black. Is this a co-thread? But white has at least 2, so that's a problem. This cut and then this Atari. White is already totally alive. So in the game, white plays here. This lost a lot because it lost this capture of a stone in Sente. And okay, black peeps there. White resolves the code. Black goes here. This is taking advantage of this capture no longer being Sente. Very complicated fight. White is supposed to play on the outside over here and connect. White played here. Now the game is a toss-up again. Um, Black takes back the lead. See, Black doesn't connect and capture these two stones. The Atari is here. I'm sure White has to capture the two stones somehow and then play it on. But White plays here. Black is able to find an off-ramp, an easy way out on the bottom. Again, because this capture is reduced to not being Sente. And at the end of this, Black was able to capture even more on the bottom and really like destroy Black. So this was very instructive how I think everything died here for White. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everything is dead for White. So here you can see how much power was really generated from White here. This connect and then play here is White's best moves. White's not thinking about dying with his whole group as of this moment. White is still thinking about counter-attacking Black's middle. And overall here, Black is ahead a little bit on territory. The bottom, White can connect in Gote only. So Black is doing pretty well in territory. And so that's why White went for some last-ditch attacks here. Black was going to be able to make this alive, and White is not. So here you can see the power play really works. And even though the first power play here, it made a very good position and gave White, his opponent, a chance to, there's no other way to say this than defender's advantage, and by just defending and accepting that that White gets this capture in Sente, White had a huge, very, very good game. But this is the same. It's like, if it doesn't work, if the first hammer blow doesn't work, let me just swing the sledgehammer again and again against you. Eventually, it'll work. And this is like the kinds of super fighting, very, very fighting oriented play style that's very common amongst the new age Japanese players nowadays, which is quite nice to see. I think this is good. It's like they're adapting to a new kind of game, and they're sort of shedding tradition. Very, very good to see. Okay, this is a game. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. Auto match is set to work. I see. This turned into a Seki. Very interesting. Should this have been a Seki? Very interesting. I don't know if this was supposed to or not. Oh no, this was all dead. What? This was all dead. Okay. Interesting game. Don't know what to say. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so a very noticeable shift in the play styles of a lot of these players now. Send some manual game requests. We no longer have a non-9dan account as per previous streams, so we found a game. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, my Fox is a little wonky, so okay, it's working now, so let's go play. Guy wants a free game. Well, in the interest of finding a player to play with, this guy wants to play a free game. Let's play a free game. At least this is a 9 dan, so good. Okay. This guy is very funny. Anyone know who this guy is? His nick is called Number One Go Dave fan. Go Dave is a German stream. Good luck, have fun. I'm out of stream. Don't worry, stay in. Don't worry. There's a couple of. I know there's a little bit of a delay, so congrats on making a 9 dan account, Abysmal. Do we know who Abysmal is in real life? Does chat know who Abysmal is in real life? Do we know, guys? Do we know? He's a Number One Go Dave fan. Anyways, good stuff. Good stuff. We're gonna play as solid as possible. I'm unknown player, kinda. Okay. But certainly we know that Abysmal watches Go Dave a lot, I'm sure. It's Roger Federer, I think. Hey, hey Mike, happy Saturday. Happy start of the holiday weekend, everybody. It's Roger Federer. Chad believes you are Roger Federer. All right, gonna chow down on some of this stuff, and we're gonna lower the amount of chit chat, and we're gonna continue. Reasonable guess. Hi, YouTube. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't remember how this went. Every time I went for this Joseki, something bad happened. Mm. Mm. Reasonable guess. I think this is not a good idea. I think this is not a good idea. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. Extend! Extend! I didn't think of it. Extend must have been a great idea. Hmm. Hmm. I couldn't. I don't know what to do here. Make this move. Let's go see. Okay. Gonna chow down on some food. So bear with me. Just watch the game. Gonna check back with you after some munches. I'm back, guys. Not afraid of O9. O9 is O9 is this cut. Oh, that actually I'm a little afraid of. I was not afraid of the attachment cut. I don't know why. I think this Atari was not considered as a Sente move. That's why I was not so afraid of that. And this is not your first like this is not your best cut that you can come up with. Yeah, so this is something that we're a little bit afraid of, but not the other one. This one we're just gonna block and then maybe wedge here, and then black is gonna have two cutting points. It's gonna connect the top one, we're gonna capture a stone on the bottom. This one is very scary. All right, we made a peep, and definitely going for this cut now because this turn is Sente, so we have to do it. Yeah, unfortunately for us, I think we have to turn now. Unfortunately. Maybe we can double hunt it first. No, I think whatever case we have to do this Atari. And then the double hane, or play here first. I don't think so. I think the double hane has to be played first. Maybe we could have extended. I don't know. In any case, that doesn't factor into this anymore. Okay. Make an Atari first. I think this part white gained a little bit, I think. And we can play it safe now, or we can play it a little more aggressive with the peep kind of a move. I think we're gonna play it safe. Yeah, black is reduced to just one territory on the top right, and even with this one, I don't know if this lives or not. So anyway, so we're just gonna connect. This move is likely to be Sente, so if this is Sente, there's no use pushing this cutting point. Doesn't matter so much. First time chat. There's quite a lot of white sacrifice stones on the board. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm very slippery as a Go player. S2 looks alive, kinda. S2, I hope you mean this 2-2 point. Yes, kinda looks alive. Yes, I think this will live, and I've scoped out a whole range of things. Black is gonna play here. We're gonna jump on the first line. Scoped out the entire living strategy. So if that's true, then we're definitely doing quite well in the game now. Yeah. For my defense, I asked before Shiko breaker at I5. Yeah, the ladder breaker. Yeah. Very true. Totally get where you're coming from there, and this move is gonna be very big. So I think right now we're gonna go for pure territory. This move living in the corner is only territory. There's no counter threats. There's no like thickness value, safety value, that kind of thing. So, yeah, this is very reasonable place by black. The bottom was the biggest thing. Attacking the bottom black position was definitely the most important thing to do. Black is like sort of protecting and also kind of like attacking white at the same time. Very good, good stuff. I think black is playing some good stuff here. If there's no problem here for black. I'm not sure if there is anything black needs to worry about here, to be frank. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm not gonna go for the cut. I'm just gonna go for the this. But this, white also loses a lot. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, this is what I was worried about too. This is like this move now is at the perfect spot. Yeah. Again, very nicely done by black here. That was good. If black plays p2, doesn't... Yes, p2. Let me see where p2 is. Yeah, p2, then it's here. p2 still, it may be, black's best bet. This move is the hardest one because then I guess this move is coming no matter what, so I can just always respond here, I guess. Alright, we've shifted over to the defensive. This move is very big. I think what we're gonna do is like some move around here, attack this, push this into this area, and that's gonna be okay. Cut, Atari, nothing. So we're gonna block and keep this kind of weak. We do have follow-up threats that we can make. We can also play the headbutt and cut, Hane and move out. Just cut directly, and when the cut happens, we push and Atari here surrounds the whole bottom. Okay. Since black didn't play the attachment move, I think it's a good idea now to just extend and then connect to the top like that. Allow black to survive in the corner now. This is going to be good. Yeah, R1 just lives directly. I think R1 is coming no matter what, so the only thing is this move we have to play here, but we can always play the R1 point, so fine. I didn't even think about the block here. Black would end up with only 4 liberties in the corner, so may have been an opportunity. That's okay. Gonna press out first. He cuts now. Oh, this may be okay. I think that's a fine cut. Interesting. If we capture, he's gonna Atari and then connect. But this really commits black to living on the inside, and lets this Panuki is a little too big, I think. How much variance is there in Fox 9 dan? It feels like a vast difference at the top and bottom 9 dan. Telegraph Go says 5 stones if you count the pros. 5 stones. 5 stones sounds like a lot, but yeah, I think kind of agree. Maybe 4 to be safe, 5 to be to make a scene about it. Alright, let's commence the attacks. No special pairing, but the good 9 dance won't play me once I rack up some losses. 9 dan fox is like 9, is like 5. 9d fox is like 5 dan to 9p. Yeah, okay. 10, 20, 30. So first of all, some 7 dans can get to 8 dan, and then once in a while can get to 9 dan. And so secondly, you have pros who can give average 9 dans 3 stones, easy. So there you have 5 stones right away. Alright. So there you go, your 5 stones right away. Do we want to speak first and then do the headbutting? Or do we just want the... We went for the headbutting and then the cut. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, I think this Panuki gave us an insurmountable good, like, thickness and strong position with which we can probably win the game now. We should change it from 5k to 9p so I can be a 9 dan fox as well. That's good. So it's up to the players to kind of filter their own games. Yeah, it's like with the 9 dance, there's spotters, and then there's like strong players, and then there's like not so strong players. It's like a whole mixture. But yeah, you guys like how I gave up some stones earlier in the previous fight? Yeah, that's what I do. One of my guys described me as super slippery. I take that as a very good compliment. Super slippery. Press. Hane is 4 points, and I think we're gonna play it now. The squeeze is coming. Ideally we would go down, but we probably can't. So we're gonna have to block. That's okay. Maybe we'll connect. Yeah. Because this move is never possible, so I think it's safe to connect. This way we make half an eye, we have an eye space here. As long as black can never play this move, we're gonna be fine. This move now is good though. We're gonna have to connect and then the Atari, but then we can just go from the bottom underneath, and I don't think that's a big problem either. Yeah. Good job. Abysmal got to 9 dan. I know I've seen the game records. Abysmal has been flipping back and forth between 7 and 8. So wasn't black's direct 3-3 super dangerous? Well, at the end of the day, you can always play that 2-2 point in your answer to the 3-3, and it shouldn't be too bad. Should it be too bad? I think 2-2 would have been very hard to, would have been a block and then Atari to make up the one-legged chicken, and yeah, but who knows? maybe. Do we want to play a move or not? I think we are. I think we are gonna play a move here. Yeah. We were talking about before the press, the 3-3. That would have been super dangerous. I think what I will end up playing is the push down, and black was gonna be able to capture 3 stones. We would have gotten this Atari, so we would have survived for sure. But you know, yeah. It was not. It was pretty dangerous. It's pretty dangerous. But luckily, all we're concerned about is slipping away. And if that's all we want, there's no damage that the opponent can do to us. Okay, great. Got out of trouble with the sacrifices, and we got black into trouble with these attacks. But we didn't go for the full attack, so there was no way for black to do damage to us. Getting that Panuki was very instrumental. Yeah, probably losing the 2 stones was not going to be good. Another idea is to extend, and then white was going to capture, and then Atari here, Yusente. But if that happens, yeah, it was probably good for white the whole way. Let me just check. No longer sure about everything. So this cut was probably better as a extend out. Okay. Yeah, okay. So white was at 99 and change. Yeah. So the last remaining spot was when white went for the peep. Surprisingly, at this point, white is at 98%, which was very surprising. So maybe it was the top here that was a problem. Black is at 15% at this point? What? Wow. I should play this attach more often. I'm sure when the attach happened, it's still a 50-50 game. Black is at 38%. I see. The key point for black is Hane and then extend down. So when this move happened, white is at 76%. Still, 76 is not so bad. Wow. Yeah, black is still at 28% here, but these 2 moves. These 2 moves, 28% to 15%. Okay, let's not pretend that I understand what this is. 15% is like 7 points. Yes, that's about right. Let's not pretend that I know the differences. Let's not pretend that I know. Oh, Jeremy is online. Let's go game request him. Great. Jeremy has a very good win-loss record against me on Fox. Jeremy is 12-6 against me. Thank God he's online, or else we can't find. We'll find, U.S. afternoons. We'll find botters. We'll find we'll find botters. I guess we'll find botters. Thank God we have real people. Alright. We are ready for what's coming. What is that food? What is the one-legged chicken? Ah, so this food is red beans plus rice, fermented rice stuff. You'll see that in Asian supermarkets. It's good. And one-legged chicken is called the golden rooster stands on one leg. It's a very popularly well-known life and death shape. One-legged chicken. Only I call it the one-legged chicken, but I think, well, I guess no one ever calls the golden rooster stands on one leg too, so I guess. Alright, let's play these moves. Let's play this one because I don't know this variation, so let's go for this one. We can check this out at the AI review at the end. I don't know if Jeremy knows this. I would guess not, because if he does know this, we're in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, one-legged chicken is the golden rooster stands on one leg. Very popular Go shape. You'll be able to find it. All right, we have games again. A wedge? In what world is a wedge a Joseki move? I don't know. It does feel like the Atari is not gonna work, so we're gonna capture the one stone. I know. I don't think the Atari would work. I don't think the Atari would work. So black is going to capture 2. Is that a problem? I don't know. Eventually we'll have some sentes here, but for now we have to extend. Need this one. We have 2 moves here for sentes and another move down here, so we're reasonably strong over here. We're gonna definitely have to vie for sente in this diagram, but how are we gonna secure it? I think we're gonna go for the full sente experience. You guys are not sure what the full sente experience is. It's our favorite Joseki, the press for sente Joseki. And at this point we're gonna go for this one, the right upper hand side, just to sort of leave the lower left here and go like for full speed ahead kind of thing. Go Dave is streaming, by the way. Abysmal, if you are still in chat, you call yourself a #1 Go Dave fan. Go Dave is actually streaming right now. Oh no, he knows it. What? Did black play the right move? I do know sometimes wait Atari's underneath, but I don't know what happens afterwards. We're gonna go full conservative with 1 space here. This Joseki a little worse, but oh, now that I look at this, same territory, white is a little weak. I can see how this is gonna be good for black overall now, but that's okay. We're gonna go for the double Hane Joseki. Okay. Since we played only a conservative 1 space like small knights move here, Gonna play this one next when black plays this move. Gonna play this move. Sort of lets the 2 stones go because we have a little bit more strengths on the bottom. Don't know if this is a good idea or not. Gonna try to get the territory. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is begging to be Atari captured. We didn't do it. It was begging to be played. I think it was for the best. I don't think we could have done too much here. After all, the 2 stones is dead, and this move is going to be Sente, so it wasn't like we were going to capture black. I know of this move. We're going to play a slower move first, and then move on. So this move shows black is a little bit. At least black feels a lot of pressure for territory, for getting a lot of territory. So we can play like a little more loose with the situation. Try to go for a direct connect. Don't know if black is going to answer push. We're going to block locally a good exchange. And then we'll go check. Yeah, this is a strong. This is very strong. Since we have this Atari, I think we are just gonna go back. We're just gonna go extend backwards. It's just a big move. And yes, I know. You've never seen a more chicken professional player. I know. You've never seen a more chicken pro. Yeah, I really wanted to experiment with this attachment, but just couldn't do it. Oh, I see what the problem is. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Atari. I didn't think of a good response for this, and I should have. I didn't think. I could have just Atari'd here. It was. Anyways, we'll see. Is C12 better than C11? I have no idea. C12 better than C11. One space farther. C11 is for sure to be Gote. C12, you might get black to connect. Anyways, at this point, we can also run the 2 stones out, so we have some counterattacks. But white is no longer totally alive on the bottom, so. Yeah, white also has problems. I think white's problems are greater than black's problems. So we just pressed out. Are we gonna attach? This is gonna be a very painful game from now on. White is not totally alive. If only we were totally alive, this would like totally change. We would have thickness. Black has 40 points. And we keep losing stones. 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. The extend back. The extend back is very, very strong. We just connected, unfortunately. Just couldn't find anything stronger. Black plays this one. We used one of our time periods. It's becoming a more and more frustrating game. Trying to connect to the right hand side. People say the Q3 attachment can be good, but I've never ever seen it even being close to okay. Can we manage one? I'm not sure. Beta shape move Q3 attachment. Q3, yeah, me too. I've heard of that too. Let's see if black Hano is here. He doesn't. So we're gonna Atari, of course. We're gonna play this one in Sente. Oh, unless we want to cut in Sente. This is not for sure. Anyways, better play it before we lose it. This is the kinds of Sentes here. Black plays here. Interesting. This Atari is not necessary, but probably worthwhile. Okay. Played a very, strong peep over here. Let's see. This move turn, but there's no cuts. Black may have reached sufficient levels of strength over here. But anyways, this forms a nice shape. Again, 40 points for black is a lot. This is a move we're looking at. This is a move we kind of want to play. Anyways, we connected. Okay, great. This move and attach. Why don't we play an attach and then see? This way we still have all the reasonable Sentes in the background there. Playing this way, black is getting ready to play here. Oh, this is hard to come up with good moves. It's very difficult. Coming up with good moves in the time scales of this match. This is a big move. Attach. Really tough. Another press. Yeah, it's so hard for us to come up with good moves at around here, and everything black is doing is quite easy. It's kind of like unfair, like a little bit of Unfairness. Try to try to add some pressure to this black group here. This peep in Sente, and then we're gonna tries to protect everything in Sente. But so here with this weight as weight here, we're just gonna capture one stone. This is still not totally alive, so we're gonna try to put some pressure on black here. This move is still big, so we ended up connecting. We did divvy up a lot of the top, which was totally black. Now it's all white, or now it's like somewhat white. Okay. Yeah, this is Sente 2. It's, of course, we're gonna try to not answer that. Defend it on the right, but it's so hard to come up with something that's a little bit better than just like a totally defensive move. Great, connect. Yeah, so black is gonna destroy some of our territory, but that's okay. That's okay. We can play this. It makes this move a little bit more playable. We can extend in. Yeah, this is another. Oh, it's so hard to play these games. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 points. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Yeah. We can always count enough territory, but that's never it, you know. Play the Hane move and we can capture 2 stones, limit the damage. Okay, answered, good. We'll play this one. When black Ataris, we might go for the we might go for this or not. We'll have to see. Anyways, it's worth playing this one for sure. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Black has more than 50 points. Okay, so black played there. That's good. Yeah, so it's time to play the. It's time to play this move. Oh no, we should have played here. What were we thinking? And then we could connect, and then connect in Sente. This was all fine. And now what do we have? We could have played that. Could have played all that. Now this may or may not be Sente. In fact, this extend back is probably not Sente. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we playing, guys? Oh boy. What are we playing? Turning could be big though. Yeah, let's play the turn first and see what he does. Well, for sure this game is entirely out of control. We're looking to capture 3 stones, but why does 3 stones matter that much? It doesn't. Black is already gaining on the outside. But black only has about, 50 points. So that is still a doable thing. If black plays here, it's not necessarily Sente. This move is Sente. This move can still make ourselves the 2 eyes. So this move is good. So afterwards we'll play here and then connect. And this would be black in a code to live situation. Huh? And there's no real threat of a throw-in over here. Black ends up getting Gote here. So that's good news, but 2 more stones, does that matter? Well, anything matters. Alright, so black gained a lot on the outside. We gained a couple of stones. A couple of stones may not be so shabby. May not be so shabby. We're probably not going to answer this one. We're going to peep at black's cutting points on the outside and try to retain the initiative. Eventually we'll want to play this move in Sente and then capture some black stones. 50 points, right? 50 points for black is still doable. So play this one first and then jump out. Somehow this felt really nice for white. I don't know why. I don't know why. At this point, we can always cut here, so this group is all safe. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We have more than 50 points. Black has 20 points on the upper side, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. Black also has a lot. Yeah, we went for the territory. Black might extend down here. We captured some stones. We already played 1 move here, so this will only be territory foe. Very hard to figure with this one. Anyways, we defended the side territory again. Both of these are Sentes. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, less than 60. This could be a problem. Push, cut. This may... Oh, I don't know. This... Oh, I don't know about this move. Anyways, this Hane and extend. I'm gonna play here. And then... Oh boy, I think it's coming, guys. I think the killing moves are coming. The only plus side for white is that we have this move, which is Sente. It reduces black's I don't even know what I'm saying. It reduces black's eye space first. This is kind of intense. This is very intense. What? That move was enough to go for the kill now? Oh boy. Was that enough to go for the full kill now? Yeah, I don't like my chances. I don't like my chances. Yeah. We have to connect. To connect. It's got a lot of liberties. We can't fight with the middle, so we can use like this Sente move. Atari. Right, so okay, here it is. Who knows? Here, here. This move, this move. Well, I think we might do it. Black also doesn't have that many liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. 6 sounds like a lot of liberties. 6 seems like a lot of liberties. Six seems like a lot of liberties. Atari here, right? Oh my god. Oh my god! It's too intense. It's too intense for both sides. He captures, we capture, he Ataris. So what if we connect here first? Ah, oh, it's too intense, guys. It's too intense. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So we managed to find an off-ramp. Both sides are alive now. And at the end of this, we can play this Atari, so this group is still safe. He can play this cut. So in the game, black plays this move. So this move is a Sente that I was gonna say that we have to play, but don't really have to play this. In any case, we played it, and I think we're gonna be alright. We connected this. We can always throw in later to throw in here later. And we kept all of our territories. We survived, kept all of our territories. Yeah, this is yeah, we have to answer. He can Atari and Atari here. Kept most of our territories intact. Note the shift from all of our territory to most of our territory. And I think we're actually looking pretty good. We can connect. We can't cut after black lives, but we don't need to do that. We can always connect. We may have to surround the territory somehow, but that's okay. We can just Atari here. Block here. We also can connect here and potentially go after the middle. It's hard to plan this out, but 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 10, 20. Yeah, this is defending the middle there, which is very nice. We're gonna play this move. I'm gonna play this move. I see. I don't think black can do much here, so that's gonna be alright. Ideally we play this, but I don't think we just squeezed. Capturing this, what is that? If we're alive, we can capture that. This move. Yeah, I think we're alive, so why don't we just capture this? We'll play here. That's gotta be alive, right? Yeah, that's gotta be alive. So we're alive, we captured, we got this game won. Very, very tough. Very, very tough game. I wouldn't be surprised if we were down for multiple. Very, very tough game. Opponent, Jeremy, was always very, very thick. That was like the biggest problem we had this game. Very, very thick. Alright, there's an eye on the bottom with the Ataris, so we did it. Atari capture is Sente. Can we address that somehow? Anyways, this is funny. Alright, GG, GG. This went very, very well. I think, wow. Nice. Nice. Alright. We'll do the let's play again kind of thing. Let's go Germany. What? Oh, let's go Germany. G6. G6. What is G6? G6. Yeah. At we'll open up the Fox. We'll open up the Fox. Every time I talk to Jeremy, I sort of try to bring up the subject of getting pro. Now, nowadays with Jeremy getting really rewarded for his, consecutive victories in the AJ tournaments. If you guys don't know, Jeremy won like 10 games straight, and he gained 0.04 points of rating, which is like very. It's tiny, so gained almost no rating by winning so many games. Oh my god, black is at 99.8%. Oh boy. The estimator like this is white by 12. Black at 99.8. Yeah, I can see it. Later on, there's this. The end game is gonna look like this. The end game is gonna look like this. Extend like all of this. So now it's white by 0.5. Yeah, we were down by a lot. Right? Okay. Started a new game, so we can't review anymore. So thank God Jeremy went for the super killing attack, and then it didn't work. So I have no idea how much of a difference the ending was. White by 16. I guess the lower right we captured, so captured 20 points for free. So that's 20 points minus whatever white makes here, which is about 10 points. So, you know, even after the end here, it may not have been a done deal. Yeah, may not have been a done deal. Anyways, we just severely... Black was too thick, and like way too thick, and the bottom, it's like we were getting dismantled. Anyways, on the bottom, yeah, there was one fight in the beginning here that was a little bit like it caught us off guard with this extent. We could have always Atari'd here. It's not a small move. We were not totally alive. I'm sure from that point on, it was a very good game for Black. All the way from the bottom, it's just way too thick. If Black invaded here and then jumped out, I don't think we could capture Black. So, all right, 99.8 was no joke. Here, just connecting this, 99.8 was no joke. All right, at least we got some game, good gameplay. Oh boy, so we got some victories too, which is nice. 7 and 13. We're gonna invade now. Maybe we're gonna shoulder hit at some point. This is a big move too, but this move versus a jump out, I don't know which one is better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll press, we'll push and then extend. Let's take a little bit of a risk and invade more. This is not a good idea. Black can jump down or jump up. Both of these are good. As long as Black does not attach and sort of capture one stone and then let White sort of connect everywhere. We're trying to get Black to play one move, and then that sort of gives us a little more what do you call it? A little more agi. But nice 2P, interesting. Congrats on your promotion. I missed it, Bug Kitten says. Yeah, we got this around end of August, beginning of September. Okay. Chicago and NYC prize pool usually decent at least. Maybe he made back the travel costs. Well, I'm pretty sure Jeremy went to the tournaments for one go and one go only to get to 8 dan. And the AGA is keeping it from him. The only person who has a worse time with this is Joe Kinney, who has an even lower sigma than Jeremy does, which is crazy. Okay, I think we're getting punished here. We're getting punished here. This thing was the attach. Attach looks great for Black. In order to not lose, we're gonna have to make this peep. But you know, this three stones, that's way too strong. I think we should have looked for an off ramp a couple of moves ago. But for sure, right now it's more important than ever before to look for the off-ramp. Look for the off-ramp. We couldn't find an off-ramp other than sacrificing the rest of this. That's crazy bad. What have we done, guys? Did some invasions and then just totally died. Without any RG. Without any RG. Without any RG. Let's see if black cuts. This is not likely to not likely. Black doesn't cut, but at least black didn't do like this jump or something, which was the worst thing for us possible. Black connects. God damn it. This push still needs to be played. This move. Okay, black played finally one safety move. This gives us a chance to go do something with our moves. But what can we do with our moves? Really difficult, guys. Make this alive. At least we'll have one Hane that can't be blocked. That's gonna be our ticket to life. One Hane that will not be blocked. Okay. Push and cut maybe. But first, corner. Okay, we destroyed a corner. That counts for something. Can we afford one more move? Can we afford this move? I don't know if we can. 30 more points for black. Black also didn't. There might be some issues inside the corner as well. At least we have one eye with the middle group. At least we have one eye with our middle group, and the corner is alive. So there's this cut, but that's only one problem. Oh god. Okay, is this a Tanuki time? Capture Incente. No, this is ice space. We have to do this. At least we got cuts in the black shape too. 10, 20, 30, 40. We got ourselves like 40 points. Gonna destroy some black territory at the same time. We're not gonna commit to that cut. That's the end. Push. Yes, push. And then we'll play here. No, the push is coming. this move. No, there's Sentes. At the end of the day, we went super well behaved. I think the last part was not good for white too, but we couldn't figure anything better, so went for the counter attack here. We always have this as a backdoor, which the backdoor has just been shut. Extend. At least we got weaknesses in the black shapes. We can play this, we can make eye space, we can play on the outside, force black to connect. We can play some Sentes and be okay. Gonna counter attack the bottom now. Oh boy. I don't know. This is a... Okay. At least we got some Sentes here. Push. No. This move. Yes. At least this is likely to be Sente. I don't know. I have to connect to preserve the Sente. Cut is Sente, Atari is Sente. We do have some Aji in terms of Sente resources. Can I play here and Atari here later? Atari. At least we succeeded in making it very complicated, right? Hopefully this is complicated. Hane. Wait, so Hane we can extend. I don't know if this is gonna survive, and then if it doesn't survive, I don't know what the liberty situation is gonna be. Peep here. Cut. Connect. Don't know what the liberty situation is. Okay. I just couldn't find the moves. I don't know if we lived in Ko or if we totally survived. Well, this is gonna be Ko. But black also has an outside group, so it's hard to say. Okay, okay. Black made this push. Okay, that didn't do anything for us. Black is gonna go for the push and then try to capture white. Just made the jump. Looks like the ko is gonna be fought. Ah, we should have maybe played this one. It's hard to decide. Hard to decide. Mm. That's a very strong move. I just hope this one is Sente. It's not for sure. And then we still have to connect later. Um, this is a lost game. I don't think we can pull off any magic here at the end. This move also lost a lot of the code threads over here. It's it's getting too tough. Yeah, I think black is just gonna use the code to capture the corner. Yeah, it's too bad. We only have something like 6 liberties. Way too not enough. Way too not enough. Too few, too little, too few. All right. GG. Everything died. Yeah, it was too many code threads. At the end here, I think we had something good going. We almost could get enough counterattack going here, but just couldn't manage. Just couldn't manage. There was this cut. It was possible, but again, yeah, everything. All right, let's take a brief look at around here. Everything was obviously very complicated. Yeah, and white doesn't have the shit. White doesn't have, it's just a code. It's Just a code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, reached for the corner. I don't know. Living here, it was a little bit tough for white, but that was from earlier. That was from the earlier problems. I think at around. Yeah. Like, of course, we were down at the single digits. That's for sure. But we got ourselves some good counter-attacking. So, in fact, black was not gonna be, going for the kill, that kind of thing. And yeah, right around here, began to take 19%. 19 is like less than 5 points. Yeah. This definitely did good enough to try to get ourselves some chances. 26%, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, the beginning fight was something to behold. 32%? 32%. That's not even behind that much. That's not even that far away from this. 16%. Oh boy. 30%? Okay, alright. 60%. Okay. Was a totally fine game. A bit of a screw up, but Okay. How about now? 10%. 10% is not bad. We probably played something. Where did we play? We played on the bottom. Yeah, this is about the same. Okay. 26%. Yeah. Definitely some good fighting in this one. But allowing black to live easily made these counter-attacks sort of fizzled out a little bit. Yeah, just not enough. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This would be code to capture black too. That would not be so bad. Yeah, just couldn't have this not be a ko, which is very unfortunate. If only we could play this one and sort of, Atari and get black into a blob. This way we could live like this, but we couldn't. It was, he connects. That was very, and the outside just held. This one stone became useful later too. Yeah, maybe if white was able to sort of fight the ko, and you see here how black, black is not going for the kill. So I guess we could have survived, but we played this one. Yeah, maybe we had to Atari this, but yeah, we did have to Atari this. But black gets a free ko. Would have been about an even game otherwise, but it's just a free ko. That's too much. Behind by too many moves in the middle of the board. Okay, pretty good 2 set of games. 7 and 13. Interesting. Okay. Hello all. I've been thinking about starting with Go. I'm afraid it's too difficult. When I won group, heard. yeah, that was good. Okay. Some very, very good games today. Okay. Okay. That will do it for our stream for today. We played only 4 games, is that right? We played 5 games today, so good. We played 5 games today, 2 and 3. That's okay. Took our time to do some game reviews. It was quite good. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I will later work on getting, getting more stuff out there. Thanks for watching, guys. 46 is a lot. 46 of you guys is a lot. Go is not too difficult. Just manage your expectations. Just keep playing, and that will do it for our stream for today. And see you guys next time. We might squeeze in some Go streaming tomorrow, but it will not be during this prime time of Go. So see you guys, and see you guys next time. All right. Yeah, today was pretty good. One-legged chicken. We got up to 9 players watching on YouTube. All right. See you guys. All right.